It's such an honor to talk to a group of wealth creators, because that's exactly what you are. You know, several years ago, I had the honor of meeting and speaking with the CEO of the Martin Marietta Corporation, Howard Nye. And he told me that in Martin Marietta, a very sophisticated, diversified company, he said, that one of the things we do is that we build the fuel tanks for the space shuttle. And he said, NASA came to us and said, we need 8,000 pounds of weight taken off of those fuel tanks. And so he says, I got all of my aerospace engineers together in the room and said, okay, we need to solve the problem. And they worked on it for a couple of days, and they said, the most we can do is we can get 7,200 pounds of weight off of those fuel tanks. And so a technician, an aerospace technician, not an engineer, a technician came into the room, and he overheard us. And he just looked at us and he said, what about the paint? What do you mean, what about the paint? Those of you old enough to remember space shuttle launches, the external fuel tanks were painted white, and later launches, there was no paint on those tanks at all. They went to figuring and put the calculators to it, and there was exactly 800 pounds of paint that it took to paint those fuel tanks. And so he says, at Martin Marietta, we have an incentive award every year for innovation, and said this gentleman got the $100,000 incentive reward. And he says, for every aerospace engineer I hire, I've got to hire 10 technicians to support that engineer. He says, I can get aerospace engineers all day long. I can steal them from other parts of the country, from other companies, whatever. He says, technicians, I have to have them local. And that's what is so critical that you are here in Dallas County. Because if you've heard the chancellor, you've heard Trustee Compton, the congresswoman, say how critical our employment situation is in Dallas County. We need every employee we can get, not only doing the job, but also thinking creatively, thinking innovatively. And so that's something else I would challenge you to do. It's not just a job. Think about how you can be creative, how you can be innovative in that job. Think about, could I start my own business? Can I do that? And the thing I've found about in the Dallas County Community College District, our colleges, and throughout this community, is that there are people there who will support you and will help you any way they can. So as you embark on this journey, you're a student, I get it, but you're also a teacher, you're a mentor. We need you in your neighborhoods, talking to your brothers and sisters, to your cousins, to people in your community, in your neighborhood, to encourage them to follow in your footsteps. We need skilled workers in Dallas County. My great-grandfather was a barber. The Army trained him in World War I. And he worked until he was 87 years old and loved what he did. But I'll never forget him telling me that he remembers when he was 6 years old hearing about the Wright brothers flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And I remember when I was 9 years old watching television as Neil Armstrong came down the steps of the lunar module and set foot on the moon. And I remember Armstrong saying he took a small piece of cloth, of the muslin cloth that was cut from the Wright brothers' plane, and he left it on the surface of the moon. And that formed a very powerful connection with me, that I had someone that was related to me and hasn't been gone that long, remembers the Wright brothers' flight and then connecting that with man landing on the moon. 500 years ago, there was a lot of people who thought the earth was flat. A little over 100 years ago, there's people who thought that man would never be able to fly. Imagine what we'll see tomorrow. And you're going to be a part of that. And that excites me more than anything, to know the things you're going to see and that I get to see it happen. Congratulations. It's a great honor to be here, and I look forward to meeting some of you. And anything we can do to help, always reach out, because we're there for you. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you, Mr. Hayes, for all you do to provide our students with the necessary training and development to achieve their career goals. I would like to thank all the mayors and superintendents who took the time to come here today to participate in our CTE signing day. I'd also like to appreciate Justin Lonan and AVP Joyce Williams for being here with us today. We at the college measure our success by the success of our graduates. Our next speaker is a graduate of Cedar Valley, a friend, and someone that we are proud to call an alumnus of this college. Chief Maurice Jones is the CEO and founder of Dallas Patrol and Protection Services, a professional private security company licensed by the Texas Department of Public Safety, located in DeSoto, Texas. DAPS has grown to be a well-respected, professional private security agency with awards and recognition as the best security agency by Focus Daily News, Reader's Choice Award for 3 consecutive years from 2017 to 2019, recognized as the best security company in DeSoto through the DeSoto Business Award program for 4 consecutive years, 2016 to 2019. Chief Jones was voted as the 2019 Man of the Year by the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce and the Elite News. Please welcome to the podium Chief Maurice Jones.
I'm minded that being a part of the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce, I host the Good Morning DeSoto. So I'm so used to saying Good Morning DeSoto, but I want to say Good Morning CVC. First of all, I want to give thanks and honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's definitely ahead of my life. And I would not stand at this podium without getting homage to my wife, who's been with me through all successes and all failures. I also want to thank Chancellor May, the President, Dr. Seabrook, all the other distinguished members of the audience, Congresswoman Johnson, my 2 distinguished mayors, Mayor Mason and Mayor McCowan, because as Mayor McCowan will tell you, I'm always telling people I'm known as the Longhorn with wings, and y'all get that when y'all get home. But also, I cannot stand here without really identifying Dr. Gerald Andrews, who has been an individual who has been moving me and pushing me to do a lot of different things, not just within the Cedar Hill and DeSoto area, but some other things that we've been talking about. So with that being said, Trustee Compton, I just wanted to let you know that Mountain View is kind of known as the CVC Northwest Campus. Okay, but we love you just the same. Now, to all the signees today, I'm also reminded of a little cliche that says, "A journey of 1,000 miles is taken by the first single step," meaning that the step that you all are making and to solidify your future education is something that you will be able to do and get on and on and on. And I want to tell you that I'm proud of each and every one of you all. So what is success? Okay. The last count that I had, that there were going to be 136 signees. And so with that being said, as I told Dr. Andrews, I see 136 different success stories. And so when we define success, what is it? It's defined as financial success, career success, and health success. As I stand before you, I'm almost going on, next month will be a 8-year cancer survivor. Okay, so when I say that God is good, trust me, He is definitely good. To each of y'all, set goals in each one of those categories, okay, because what is success to you might not be success to you, and to you. So I've taken what I've learned here at Cedar Valley Law Enforcement Academy, that I sat in these seats 25 years ago as a VP of class number 15, and presently have 2 officers that's in the academy here that work for me and work with me. But I've taken what I learned with the Cedar Valley Police Academy as well as what I've learned in business, and I've combined them 2 and we have what we have today is called DAPPS. So I personally want to congratulate each one of you for the positive decision that you're making towards your future, okay, here at CVC. Because you truly, or best, if you all here are looking over here to your right, we truly know what the success or the future of CVC looks like, as well as this country. So I'm going to personally challenge each one of you all to give back as you graduate. And it doesn't necessarily mean your financial blessings. It could be your time, dedication to serve others. And as I sit here and prepare for what's coming up for the rest of this year, as I stated to Ms. Davis, we're going to start a scholarship for the criminal justice degree program from DAPPS, and that's how God has moved me this morning. So I just want to say thank each and every one of you all, and keep your head up and keep moving forward. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones, for your service as a brand ambassador for Cedar Valley and for your enormous contributions to your profession. Sorry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time that we've all been waiting for. It's time to celebrate our CTE scholars and welcome them to the Cedar Valley campus. Students, as you embark on your academic journey, you'll be provided the support of an entire community. With the first group of faculty, deans, and industry partners representing business and education pathways, please come forward and stand behind the tables. Students, for you to be successful, you need to bring your talent and determination. You will also need to be able to encourage yourself sometimes, and I'm a hugger, I'm a high-fiver, and I want to teach you how to high-five yourself, okay? So do as I do, and everyone else, you can participate. Raise your hand. Go. See, there you go. So when you feel encouraged and you want to encourage yourself, just give yourself a high five. Our academic leaders will bring you their expertise, their care, and to help you prepare for your success well into the future. We'll stand behind you now, and we plan to do so as you graduate as your mentors and professional colleagues. Students, you will be called down to sign your letters of intent. You'll be escorted by the staff marshals and student leaders representing athletics, pipelines and pathways, student government, and Phi Theta Kappa. Students representing education and business pathways, Carolina Valdez, Jessica Cortez, April Barboza, Asayas, Kyrie Babbles, Darius Brown, Desiree Bradford, and Rhea Tegler. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join the partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. Now we invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Students, before you return to your seats, please stop and shake the hands of our college community and industry partners. Thank you. Will the faculty, deans, and industry partners representing STEM, art, Never mind, I'm sorry. I'm excited, and I'm not even signing anything. Evelyn, Avery, Jessine, Christopher, Mondreas, Asha, and Joel. Students, if you're still committed to your major and pledge to join in our partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. Now, we invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Congratulations, welcome to Cedar Valley. Will the faculty, deans, and industry partners representing STEM, arts, humanities, communication and design, social science, and public service please come forward and stand behind the table. STEMs, arts. Students representing STEM, arts, humanities, communications and design, social science, and public service pathways are Neftali, Oscar, George, Manuel Rodriguez, Mauricio Fernandez, Kevin Nativia, Christopher Mendez, Victor Perez, and Kamaya Long. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your hats or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Jose Rodriguez, Jedediah, Michaela Carter, Michaela Glover, Jocelyn Miles, Giselle Carrillo, Emily Avio, Jordan, I'm going to tear these names up, I'm so sorry. Duronslet? Yes, I'm sorry. Students, please forgive me. If you're still committed to signing if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in our partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Gabriel Lacey and Daughtry Stallings. Come on. They're nervous. I understand. Keelan Moore, Tanaya Brown, Jayla Williams, Alacia Goat, Alexandra Castillo, and Natalie Lavia. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Congratulations, welcome to Cedar Valley. Okay. Jerlyn Austin, Jordan Gardner, Amaya Thomas, Jordan Kirkpatrick, Andrew Espino, Patrick Camp, Kyra Harrison, Kuiper Struggers. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Yalashawn Grooms, Danny Mendez, Camelia Aguilera, Antron Pierce, Christopher Coate, Victoria Herrera, Jose Larrera, Caleb Rachel. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Cesar Duete, Bianca Perez, Alvaro Cruzada, Joel Codwell, Tredarius Sampson, Kayla Barnes, Marcus Walker, Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. Okay. We now invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations.
We will take a pause to recognize an industry partner whom I have the distinct pleasure of introducing. Paul Kern was an automotive technician for 19 years. His experience includes working for Universal Technical Institute for Volkswagen for 8 years. Paul worked at Audi for 10 years as a technical curriculum designer, where he developed training solutions while collaborating with business partners in North America and Europe to assess training needs. As training manager at Tesla, he provided global technical training support for European and Asian partners. He is currently a manager for service training at Kubota and also lends his expertise as an advisory committee member for Cedar Valley College's Automotive and Diesel Technology program. Please help me welcome Mr. Kern to the podium for remarks.
Well, hello everybody, and congratulations to all of the signers today. Boy, as I sat here, I'm thinking back to when I was graduating from high school. It was a long time ago. It was 1979. And I remember we mentioned during the introduction that I used to work at Universal Technical Institute. And I remember the first time I mentioned to the students that were there that I graduated high school in 1979, they all started chuckling. I'm like, what's the matter? And most of them said, or they all said, I hadn't been born yet. So that was when I started realizing I'm getting older. And you know, just the other day, somebody called me an old man, and I still feel young, you know. And I hope you do when you get to be my age. You know, it's been 40 years since I graduated high school. We had a 40-year reunion just recently, and the time flies. So I would encourage you to enjoy the time, make the most of the time, and just work hard, do what's right, and you'll really be glad you did. But I'm getting off track. What I wanted to say was that when I graduated high school, I went to a community college. I spent the first 2 years after I graduated high school going to college and then working as an automotive technician in that field as a technician. I wasn't ready for college, for going to a 4-year university, And I don't regret that choice at all. That was the best choice that I've ever made for my career. I worked for almost 20 years, as was said, and after about 20 years, I decided, I wanted more. And so I got a job at a technical college where we were training automotive technicians, and while I was there, I decided college would not be a bad idea because that would open up some more opportunities. So I went back to school, and I got a bachelor's degree, and then I got a MBA, a master's degree, and that opened up more doors. And that, after I got that degree, I actually got a job at Audi, and I worked at Audi Corporate in Herndon, Virginia for 10 years. And then after that, that's where I got the job at Tesla, and I worked there for a period of time. And just recently, most recently, I got the job at Kubota. So I've been there for a little over 4 months now. And I tell you that because the foundation for that career was the 2 years I spent at Citrus College in Azusa, California. And I just want to encourage you, and I want to congratulate you, and I want to tell you to work hard and show up to work and do your best. And I heard in the early speeches this morning, the president of the school was talking about that hard work and that American dream. This is how you started out. And so I wish you all the best and good luck. And on behalf of Kubota, congratulations.
Mr. Kern, thank you for your commitment to creating, training, and employment opportunities for the next generation of workforce professionals, and Kubota for its unwavering support to the college. We also thank you for taking the time to celebrate these students and to support them in their academic journeys. With the faculty, deans, and industry partners representing industry, manufacturing, and construction, and health science pathways, please come forward and stand behind the table. That's a lot of support. Students representing industry, manufacturing and construction, and health science pathways are Simeon Alexander, Shamar Sewell, Eddie Walker III, Jeremiah Hobbs Jr., Darian Paget, Eric Rodriguez, Therese Booker, Eugene Yarbrough. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. Now we invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Cameron Ross, Martin Jr., Junior Guadalupe Vasquez, Matthew Hamilton, Edwin Gwynn, Rafael Herrera, Darshay Curtis, and Christian Finch. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Jacoby Carter, Jeremiah Sanders, Janae Evans, Pasha Grant, Khalees Swindler, Tatiana Lister, Natriana Mathis, Natrina, I'm so sorry. Natriana, thank you. Bianca Reyes. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Congratulations. Rollins Bell, Iris Maldonado, Daisy Vasquez, Brianna Fisher, Edith Rodriguez, Carnacia Blewett, Sherelle Anderson, Angelique Johnson. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Congratulations, welcome to Cedar Valley. Isabel Martinez, Melanie Nahagra, Isabella Jacquard, Tristan Williams, Erica Echoes, Taylor Cantu, Grace Patterson, and Eliana Salinas. Students, if you're still committed to your chosen major and pledge to join in partnership with our faculty and industry partners, please sign your letters of intent. We now invite you to either put on your caps or raise them high. Congratulations, welcome to Cedar Valley. Can we give all of these students another round of applause? For the parents, community leaders, educators, family, and friends, I know that you're proud that your students have found their pathways to success. Now give yourselves a high five. Drumline, please.
Let's give the drumline another round of applause. And congratulations to all our students who signed with us today. On behalf of Instructor Johnson and I, we enjoyed being a part of your day today and your journey, and we hope you did too. I would now like to invite Dr. Seabrooks to come forward and deliver closing remarks, and then Dr. Caprew will provide us with a few housekeeping items before you leave your seats.
All right. Thank you all again. I'm so grateful for this incredible experience. I do want to just emphasize a couple of things. I want to again thank and acknowledge our illustrious faculty. It's their expertise, it's their talent, and this is important because all of them remind me often that they're here because their heart is here, because they definitely can make more money in private industry, and that they do what they do because of the love of our students and the transformation of knowledge. I also want to acknowledge Joyce Williams, again, from our district office. Many people will never know this, but Joyce is the quiet storm behind the scenes to make sure that all the work that we do align with the expectations of our state, make sure our programs align with the credentials that you need to be able to move forward. And so we deeply thank you for that work. I am so proud, and on your program, there's a group of folks who really need to thank the committee who make this today possible. I'm thrilled. I don't know if this is true, but I've seen a lot of pictures and videos of other signing days across the country. And I'm going to go ahead and declare and claim that this is amongst the best that exist in the country. So thank you for making that possible. And it's not bragging when you can back it up, right? So thank you all for being here. I want to also share that Cedar Valley College is not only a voter location for early voting and also on voting day, but we're also a site for the Census 2020. Share with your friends and family that you have the opportunity this year to complete the census online, and we have dedicated parts of our space and our campus to open that up to make sure that every person in our nation, in our community is counted. With that, I've exhausted my time. Thank you for being here, and I'm gonna pass it on to Dr. Capru.
Thank you so much. Thank you, students. So proud of you. And as Dr. Seabrooks opened, an event is only as great as the people who attend, and you are the greatest. We appreciate you so much. Parents, there was a couple of you guys who got here at 9 a.m. to make sure you saw your babies, so you got a chance to see them. And, there are VIPs, absolutely. So, again, congratulations. We had folks who came at the last minute from Dallas Chamber. If you can wave here, thank you so much for participating in our day. Housekeeping. So, students, there's a group of you who our industry partners, Kubota, want to meet with you for a few moments in room 223. And Jonathan Moss and Nancy Westbrook will be guiding you, is that correct, to that room. We're going to spend about 20 or so minutes with our industry partners. Thank you so much, Kubota. You get a personal audience with an industry partner. That is huge. The rest of our students, we're going to ask you to remain here, and you will be hosted for about 20-25 minutes by Ms. Ava Martinez, and she is right here, and she's going to talk to you about what your plans are for college, and she's fantastic. So if you're a parent and you came with your student, please feel free to sit tight in the room. If not, you can listen, or you're free to leave, however you feel comfortable. Students, do not leave today. After your presentations, we have lunches for you, and so you will be escorted to get your lunches before you board your bus to go back to school. Everyone else, I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. Two last things. Kubota, after your presentation, you will be given a tour of H Building. I think Kevin Speaks is going to give you a tour. And there's someone here who, for our Vet Tech program, where you will be given a tour as well. Dr. Black spoke with you, and there he is with the orange tie. And again, thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.